Welcome to Take It Up with Jessica Lee. I have Srishti Sofat, who is the VP of Product Development at Oracle. Srishti, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be here and be talking to you about all these things.
About Oracle Marketing Cloud. That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
So tell us about what is Oracle Marketing Cloud.
So Oracle Marketing Cloud is a set of applications which help the marketers to send the messages to their end customer, right? So it's this whole stack where you're able to send large amount of emails, SMS, campaigns, whichever channel,
ABM marketing,
yes. to their end customers.
Okay.
It's about collecting all their data points, what all the interactions with websites, with various touch points like voice, offline, and actually using all that data to be able to send them the personalized message just in time. Right?
Personalized message. Now
Yes.
that's the part I want to dig in a little bit, because marketing has become so technical, so data driven.
Right.
So be below all of that nice, pretty customer experience. Tell us the innovation underneath that.
See, really the big change that has happened over the last few years is just the amount of data, right? It's not just, you're sending one email and somebody opening it and clicking it. Now people are interacting with so many devices. The mobile is here, voice is here, over the OTT is here.
Everybody has several devices.
Yeah. So people are doing so many interactions. So there's a lot more data.
More signals coming in.
And so you need more complex algorithms. To make sense of all of that, right? So that's where the whole intelligence. So you have a lot of data.
Okay.
So you need to be able to figure out all of these signals are coming from you, one person, or multiple people, right?
In an
account, or for a person in a B2C marketing scenario,
Consumer,
right? But the question is to bring all that data, so connect that data, get the customer 360, and then send that hyper personalized message to the customer, right, at the right time, right. On the right channel,
right. And you can do real time too, because it's like live tracking, data analysis.
No, I think today with when a person has abandoned a cart, or when a person has walked into a store with beacon technology, or right. So
technology,
right.
Yes.
So so many of those things. So there is all of that data, and so you have all those possibilities, right?
Okay.
And then the other thing is that it's just too much data for somebody to manually figure out what is the right segment. So the platform has to be more intelligent, right? That's where all the data science and the machine learning comes in, where you can tell people that these are your best customers to send this campaign to.
Okay.
So what's the best content? What's the best time to send it? All those kind of things now, the platform needs to guide the users of the tool.
I see. So it's making the recommendation for you as a marketer what to do.
Right? Because there's way too much data, right? So I think it all falls into each other, right? So there is all of that. And then the other issue, like I touched upon, is the real time and the scale. And so behind the scenes, the technology stack needs to make sure that, the scale, the performance, you're getting the right message at the right time, because I don't want to come 10 minutes later after you left the store. If it's a coupon, as soon as you enter the aisle or the store. So, so all of that is very exciting. There's a lot of technology, clearly. Lots to do.
Right, fascinating. So I think that, all of this, the product development requires a very large team of engineers, right? Tell us about the size of your team here.
I have a global team of about 200 people.
Okay, 200.
Yes. So I run actually the B2C portion of Oracle Marketing Cloud.
Okay,
so
B2C.
So that's my focus area. So the Oracle Marketing Cloud, it's a larger team with various other like B2B, data streaming, 360. So it is a suite of products. Right?
Okay, got it. B2C, got it.
So I run, it's called the Responses product, and so that's what I run engineering for.
Right, Responses was purchased by Oracle.
Yes.
And you came from Responses.
Yes, I did.
Right?
I did.
Tell us about your career journey.
All right. I did engineering, computer science engineering in India, actually one of the top schools there. And then I, quite early on in my career, joined a startup. Like I was telling you earlier, small startup of 15 people, only woman, besides the CEO, the co-CEO of my company was a woman.
Great role model at that time for
yes, it was definitely inspiring. And then I moved to the US, and that startup was acquired, so I joined a larger company. This was also the boom time, right? 2000, where nothing could go wrong. So the company I joined grew really large, and I grew with it. I think I had, a few things which sort of, were like I could do well and, work with people, integrations. We did a lot of acquisitions. So I brought in a lot of teams, grew the team, a lot of technology integrations. That ended up being my strength, if you will, at the time, which helped me in my career. Okay. So grew quickly there, grew into, engineering leadership roles, and that kind of stuff. And then sort of a little more cross-functional program management, QA, project management, analytics, all of that sort of, the stream grew up. And then I also decided, had kids and things like that. And then just sort of the journey decided to move to India for a bit. And, thought of asking my EVP at the time that, listen, I'm going to India. Would you like me to start an R&D center?
All right. So you initiated
I initiated. I could, I was just like, and it was new, and and they had not done it before, and they actually, said,
that was a good idea.
Good idea. I'd also just to add on, I did my MBA in University of Washington while
so that helped. The engineering and the business mind.
The business maybe brought up, it was more comfortable putting a presentation together because my VP said, "Get me a proposal."
Right. It's like, here's the business plan. Right?
Yeah. Okay. So I think that was exciting. So I set up, my first company. It was a great experience, a lot of exposure. Learned about many new aspects then, right? So grew that up, and then that started a different kind of journey, and then set up Responses India, about 100 people. Built that team quite quickly.
And you were managing PhDs and
yes. I mean, we the first company was purely R&D. We did a lot of algorithms about search recommendation. That was in the consumer space.
Okay.
So we did search algorithms and things like that. Okay. So that was quite again quite cool work. and then did Responses and got into enterprise software, which it's kind of like just different things about scale and how people expect 100% uptime, and it's just a different world altogether. It was a great learning to do that as well, and build a team and things like that. And then joined Oracle, which is a huge company, and it's great to be part of it. And just the learning has been great. And then I joined Oracle with the acquisition. Yeah.
So you have now gone from like engineering to more of a business leader to now managing a team of 200, right? A very big, significant part of Oracle business. Let's talk about career advancement. I'm sure lots of people watching, especially women out there, thinking, "Wow, she's done really well advancing." What tips do you have? And maybe talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, I could talk about my personal journey, and hopefully there's, some advice and some takeaways from it, right? But essentially, I think for me early on, my career was important for me, and I learned that I need to be vocal about it.
Be vocal,
yes,
okay. Speak up, and you're prioritizing.
Yeah, prioritizing your career, because otherwise. It's not that people don't want to help you, but then people don't know what you want, right?
So if you know and you share that ambition, people tend to help.
Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah. So I mean, I think voicing your ambition, just being open about it is important. I mean, the other thing is just being who you are, right? I mean, being authentic, being genuine. I mean, truly, it's not that I kept thinking that I'm a woman as I'm doing, I'm working, right? I mean, it is what it is, and you're just doing your work and, making the decisions, leading teams, or, doing whatever. So, I mean, I think those things are important. I think, I do need to say that, having champions and mentors and sponsors definitely helps. And I think, to me, that has come because of me voicing my opinion, being passionate, then people also get into that journey and they know it's important for you. So whether at the home front or at work, people start supporting you automatically because they realize it's an important part of you, right? And so they want to help you.
Right.
So that has worked well for me.
How about, so that's the support system you're talking about at home, having a cheerleader, someone to really support you, and at work, having people who also understand your ambition and help you to get there.
Yes.
Okay. So what challenges then? Let's talk about some of the challenges you had faced and how did you deal with them?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, for me, the challenges that I faced early on in my career was just, the direction of, people assuming that what you want to do, right? And just saying, okay, maybe you should just run this part of the technology because this is too complex. I mean,
making assumptions.
Making assumptions, right? So I think for me, that's the challenges I felt. I don't know if it was typecasting or whatever, you know. I mean, so so
and
those,
you corrected them,
and I corrected them,
for you,
right? So to me, that's where I say voicing, right?
Voicing,
I mean,
okay.
that's why it has been critical
to be assertive, speak up.
I mean, you know, it's not about, we all are, you know, again, it's a business. Everybody wants to do the right thing, and if you are bringing something to the table.
Right.
Let's just be clear about it.
Okay.
Right? And let people, you know, the worst that can happen is they'll say, no, we disagree. But if you don't bring it up, it's not on the table at all.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Making assumptions and addressing those.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, that was what I dealt with, yeah.
And what is exciting for you then, now that you're at this level of VP of product development?
Right.
What's next?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's exciting to me, just to answer that part, I mean, I think I enjoy my team and, you know, working with smart people, you know, so all that part is exciting to me, the impact that I can have on people, you know, their own careers, how they grow and things like that.
Right.
That is an exciting part of it.
Career development for them.
Yeah, for them. You know, that is important to me. And then the second really is, like I spoke about, you know, the technology is very interesting. It's changing, it's transforming and evolving. So there's lots to do. Right, so that is exciting. From my own career aspirations, you know, I mean, it's not that I ever sort of like really had a map, but it's been always about like, let me do really well at what I'm doing, and then, you know, the next path sort of shows up. But
Right,
you know,
right.
but I think, you know, I think it is about running businesses. It is about running teams, solving some real problems. That's the sort of stuff that I'm looking
That
forward
you
to.
enjoy the thrill of it.
Yeah.
So what is not possible now in marketing, in the marketing technology? What is not possible now that you think will become possible?
Yeah. I mean, I think, you know, it's funny because I just attended the Not Possible presentation at MCX.
I had no idea. Okay. Let's hear about it.
which really said that everything is going to be possible because anything that's possible today was not possible some time ago.
Right.
Right? And so the vice versa, anything which is not possible is going to be possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, sorry, this was at MCX. It was an amazing.
But let's be practical. Yeah. What is it that we're not able to do that you're working on right now?
No. So I mean, I think that, you know, realistically, a lot of the things around, you know, just coming in and pushing a button and let the right audience get the right message at the right time at the right channel is the vision. I mean, it's not completely there, right? I mean, you know, there is work to do to completely get that to a completely automated system, right? You're talking about, like you talk about an automated car today where you can just sit back and it drives itself.
Right.
We're not completely there in marketing, right? We are working towards that vision, but it's not there, right?
You're right.
Right? So you know, so some of those things are not possible today, or you can't completely do that. But you know, those are the kind of, you know, things that we are working on.
I see what you're saying, making a lot more automated.
Yeah, and then and imagine as a consumer on the other side. I mean, we all get promotional emails.
Yes.
Do you feel that every email has got it right? No. Is it hyper personalized? Does it know you?
No.
Not yet, right? So we know that, right?
Yes.
I mean, we know that every email I'm getting is not saying, "Hey, Srishti, I know that this is exactly what you want today," right?
And it's not just email, right? We're getting multi-channel communication.
Oh, email. Yeah, I mean, it's
chat.
so the signal. Yeah. So I mean, I think
the bots.
So I mean, I think we all are working towards that vision,
Okay.
the hyper-personalization, the intelligence.
Excellent. Well, this has been great conversation. Thank you so much, Srishti, for being on the show.
Yeah, no, you're most welcome. Happy to chat with you. All right.
Thanks for watching. Take It Up with Jessica Lee.